live from headquarters of Rome, Florida in Ottawa, capital Canada. Good morning, bonjour, bon dias, buongiorno, and welcome to Joe Soccer Sport, third edition. Welcome to the beautiful game, soccer, calcio, football, one world, one game. The only sport that you can call it 5 different names. That's why it's the most popular and the most followed sport in the world today. And almost all soccer countries start their 2021-2022 season this month. And with Italy starts today, August 22nd. And this is my prediction of Joe Soccer, who is going to win the 2021-2022 Scudetto Italian Championship. And because this is all my predictions, and first is going to take the championship will be Napoli. Napoli came second last year. The last 2-3 years they did a beautiful season they had in the last 2-3 years. So the Napoli is going to win the 2021 and 22 Scudetto, the Italian League, Serie A. And second is going to be the Juventus. They just purchased a new player, Locatelli. If you people remember, Locatelli was one of the main reasons Italy won the Euro Cup. And one of the best in the Euro when they win the Euro Cup. So Juventus with Ronaldo, the second best player in the world, is going to win. Is going to come second, and third will be the Atalanta. Atalanta, the last 2 years, participated in the Champions League, and they have a very good team, and can be the dark horse of the championship this year. They can win it all if they have a little bit of luck, because they have a very good team, and most of the players, they're not Italian, they're mostly foreign players, they're very professional. And then the fourth will be the Inter Milan, the champion of Italy last year, and and this year they sold the best player, Lukaku, to the Belgian players. They sold it to Chelsea. Went back to Chelsea. Came from Chelsea to Inter Milan for 2 years, and he went back and they won a championship last year. And Inter sold it for 120 million. The transfer fee was, and the Chinese owners. This year they made $300 million. They sold all the best players. So, you know, like I said the last episode, money talks all the time in the league, Serie A league. So this is what's gonna be. You know, number 5 would be AC Milan. They have a good team, and they can have a good season this year also. And they have a few new players. They purchased a few new players. And number 6 would be the Lazio from Rome. And number 7 would be the Roma. As you know, there is the new coach, Mourinho. He's been one of the international coach. He coached all the famous teams in the world. He coached in Madrid, Real Madrid. He coached Manchester United, Chelsea in England. He's one of the best coaches around today. So he going back to Rome, and the owner Roma, they're all Americans. As you know, Italy, a lot of the owners, about 5 to 6 teams, they all foreign owners own all those big teams today, from AC Milan to Inter Milan and Udinese, etc., and also there is a Roma. It's the last year they've been the new owner came in, Di Benedetto from Boston. They own the Boston Red Sox from baseball league. in the United States. Now there's a new owner from America also this year. And the first three, the finish first, they're gonna make the Champion League, and the next four will be the Europa League. You know, and this year, after 19 years, we have a new team in the Serie A in Italy. It's Venice in Serie A, La Bella Venezia. Venice, it's after 19 years, they came to Serie A. And this is the schedule for this weekend. The Serie A starts, you know, the season, and there's 20 teams from, and the first match will be on Saturday at 12:30 in Canada time. Will be Inter Genoa, Verona, Sassuolo, Empoli, Lazio at 2:45, and Torino, Atalanta at 2:45. And then Sunday we have 4 more matches. Will be Bologna, Salernitana, which is a new team this year in Serie A. Udinese, Juventus, that's be a very good match. Would be the match of the weekend. At 12:30 would be the Udinese, Juventus, and then would be Napoli, Venezia. That's the new team. In Venice, it's the new team this year also at 12:45, and Roma, Fiorentina. This will be a good match also. We have America owner from New York, Mr. Rocco Commisso, and then we have Roma with the new coach Morindo. And then Monday we have the 2 matches: Cagliari, Spezia, and Sampdoria, Milan. And this is the schedule for the Serie A this weekend. And now we have the Premier League. The Premier League, which, as you know, Chelsea won last year, and this year I'll take the Manchester United to win it all. They improved their team, and they have a lot of superstars in their team. So Manchester United will win the Premier League from England now. And then we have the French League. The French League with the Paris Saint-Germain. With the new player, the best player in the world, the soccer player in the world, Lionel Messi, and Neymar and Mbappe and all those superstars there. I think they've been winning the last 5-6 years. I think they only lost last year, but they won the last 4 years before that. And Paris Saint-Germain is gonna try for the champion, because that's why they purchased Mr. Messi. As you know, he left Barcelona for a dispute about the league. He couldn't pay a big superstar like Messi, so he transferred to Paris Saint-Germain. And then we have the Spain, La Liga. This year I'll take my prediction will be Atletico Madrid to win it all, and he's gonna beat the Madrid, Real Madrid, and Barcelona, and he's gonna be the favorite to win in La Liga in Spain. And also we have in Germany. I'm trying to do a little bit of the major league around the world, because as you know, we all soccer sport and non-sport fans in the world, we all follow the international players all around the world. So those are the 4 major country. They have the best player, the 5 different country, which would be Italy, Spain, German, and also the London. London, they have a good teams there. So we all follow those big superstars. So that's why we all follow that. So that, and then we have the to follow the big sport today. This edition of sport. So Joe Soccer Sport, like I said the last episode, I've been following the pro tips for how to be a winning parent, you know. And it's very important that we teach our children to behavior on the field. And Dr. Alan Goldberg, a sport physiologist, has developed a parent and coach guide for winning coach and in the games, and a tip too for all the other parents that follow their kids. And last week I gave you 3 of them, and this week I'm gonna give you the rest of it. And the 4th of them will be help make the sport fun for your child. It's very important that your child makes the nice and fun playing the sport. Okay. Remember, number 6 is remember whose goals the game is. If your child is playing soccer to please you, it is for the wrong season. He has to please himself, Dr. Goldberg says. And then the number 7 said, remember the importance of self-esteem. It's very important that your son, your daughter, and your kids when they play the sport. I had a lot of cases when I ran my sport program for 25 years, and I had my share of problem with some of the parents because they won't behave on the field. And I can tell you a little story about it. One day, one of my coach called me and said, "Well, there is one of the parents is complaining that his son doesn't play the amount of time that she wants to play, because when you're 13, 14, the coach trying to win the game, so he tries hard and he put the best player that he think they can win that game. So one day I got a call from the coach and say, Joe, there's one of the parents who wants to see the president of the club. So I was the president. So I met the mother. That she was complaining about her son not having the playing time that she deserved. And I was nice to the parent. I say, well, this is a decision from the coach and the manager. They always trying to put the best player in the best position because they want to win the game. So, and I said to, the parent, I said, listen, there is another 72 teams that your son can play in the league. And my suggestion is, if you're not happy with this program, you should try another program, which is, it may be more suitable for your son. So that's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what the parent did. After about 2-3 games, he moved his son to a different team, and he found the right team and the right coach that pleases the parents. So you never misguided. You're always trying to be nice to the parents and make understand that there's always a solution to everything. I ran my program for 25 years. I never discriminate anybody. I was trying to please most of the parents and most of the players, and doesn't matter the color of the skin. We all children of God, and we all treat all the same. The same thing I do with my business here at Rome Flooring. We have here the United Nations here working for this company, because we treat everybody equally, and it's very, very important. We have people from all over the world here working in my company here at Rome Flooring in Ottawa, capital Canada. And it's very important that we treat everybody equally. And this is another one. It says the self-esteem. It's very important that most of the players, they have a self-esteem. Like everything else, it could be in life, it can be in sport, it could be in anything. Unless you have a self-esteem, you don't get anywhere. So which why I trying to teach my 3 boys here, always to improve what we do here every day, in work and sport and life too. So, and then number 8 here, stress, progress, skills, acquisition, mastery, fun, not outcomes. Help your child to get her focus off the important contest and progress to play the game, as a directive from the coaches and managers, And this is very important. ladies and gentlemen, youth, all that follow my sport podcast here, and I'll appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. All the feedback I had from a lot of my friends is all over the world. I have a relative and friends from New York to Italy and Toronto, all over the place, and I like to read something here. What I did, this weekend, I went to see my uncle in Toronto. He's very ill, and is not doing very well. He's 86 years old, and this is the reason why I'm in Canada. He's the one that called me to come to this beautiful country, to build something nice for my family, and to build something nice for my community here in Ottawa. And that's what I've been doing for 47 years now. So, and always be thankful to those people that help you first, And the first person that I met when I came to this beautiful country is my uncle, and I left everything. I went to spend a couple of days with him, and I appreciated what he did, at the beginning of my adventure, my journey in this country. So it's important that you always appreciate it, the first people that came and see you and help you in different ways. And so, thank you, Zio Franco. Thank you, all the relatives from Toronto. I spent 2-3 days in visiting them, and I enjoyed their company and everything. And it's very, very nice. To always appreciate the people that help you. And the last news I have here is, the last one is the Olympic from Tokyo. As you know, Italy and Canada, they did very well. Canada, the first time they got 24 medals. They never had so many medal counts in any Olympics they ever had. And what happened is that when Italy won the 40 medals all over, when they got to Italy, the president of Italy, they welcomed them to the Parliament of Italy, and they gave them another extra medal. All of those medals they had, and they'd give them a big welcome to the Parliament of Italy. That's what they show you the appreciation for the country, and the appreciation of what they did in the Olympic in Tokyo. It was very successful for Italy. But, it wasn't the same when they got to the Canadian teams, got all the medal they got. They came to Canada. Our Prime Minister didn't do any welcome at all. He just put a Twitter, he tweet them, and that's it. But he never welcomed them to the Parliament of Canada here to give it a good appreciation and say that we people did a beautiful, beautiful job. So, to appreciate on behalf of all the citizens of this country, which we love. So this is the difference, So I just wanted to mention that because that's the final thing we did for the Olympic in Tokyo, and this is what happens sometimes. One country, the other, they don't give it a little better appreciation, because to win a medal here is not easy. You gotta play against the whole world, and to win a gold medal is a big achievement. So it's very, very important. And I have it here now is the history of the soccer. The history of soccer, they call football all around. They call football all around the world, but just to give you a rundown, when the soccer started in China 5,000 years ago, according to the record that I have. 5,000 years ago, starting in China, they call it Tichu. In China. 3,000 years ago, the Maya from Mexico took over the game, and they called that Pok Tok. Pok Tok, that's what they called the Maya. And what the Maya used to do, every time the captain, the opposing team, the losing team, that they losing the game, they behead them and put the head on top of the net, according to this book here, and for sacrifice that they lost the game. So that's what they used to do 3,000 years ago. And 2,000 years ago, the Roman took the game, what they used to do is they used the game for the purpose to train all the soldiers, and some of the gladiators, they had in those days. That's how the game started. That's why it's the most popular game today, just because of that. So, and then in 1864, the Sheffield University of England put the rules on soccer. That's why when Italy beat England in the Euro Cup final, the English people were so upset, and we think next episode of the sports show, I'll give you some more information about that, what they did at the end when they lost the game. And that's how the rules started. That's how Canada is a hockey country, and England is a soccer country. That's why there's so many things happening when England loses one of the trophy, one of the big tournaments. So this is more or less what we have now today. Today we have 236 countries belong to the FIFA, international FIFA, and they play under the umbrella, okay, of the FIFA, and the governs all the game, and the biggest and the most popular sport of the world. So next time I'm gonna give you more information. It's been a very beautiful time for me to do this. As I said, I always try my best to give you a little bit of information about the sport that we love and we grew up with, and this is all about we love our sport. And I have a sign here, a friend of mine gave it to me: never stop playing soccer because soccer is life, my friend said. So with this I'm gonna close the show today, and I say concludiamo, we end this Joe Soccer Sport Talk. And non dimenticare nella vita dobbiamo amare, sognare, vivere, to love, to dream, and to live until we hear again. Fino alla prossima, vogliamoci bene assai, assai, to love each other and to love each other, love you, and ciao. Arrivederci, next time. Ciao.